So I'm going to give you some more information on lab versus natural, where you might want to get lab, where you might want to get natural, where I would get VS natural or SI natural versus VS lab or what, so on and so forth, okay? Let's start with the price chart, all right? And this video is dedicated particularly to a client of ours, Darwin. You know, I appreciate your business. I heard your concern. And, you know, I made it seem as though you're stupid for getting SI. Well, let's talk about that. Let's find out exactly if that's the case or if that's how I feel. Sometimes when I only have a minute to do video, I can't explain all the parameters that I want to explain. So I have to say things and I can't really make them clearly. But now, in the widescreen YouTube format, I could explain everything and so on and so forth. So there's a big drop-off when you're doing large diamonds and you can get lab stones and save crazy amounts of money. For example, both of these stones are GIA certified. This one is a ESI1 2.42 karat triple excellent. It's a beautiful stone. And SI1, when I'm saying SI, I'm really talking about the I1s that people say are SI and so on and so forth, right? A GIA certified SI or a true SI is a beautiful diamond. But when I'm showing the SIs, is what people are saying SI, and it's really I1 or SI3 almost, something like that. So that's in the whole other world, in the jewelry world. But this is what's going on. This is an ESI1 2.42 karat triple excellent. It's a beautiful stone, okay? It's a beautiful, beautiful stone. Now, on the other hand, we have a VVS2. 2.50 karat F color. So you got EF, right? So this has a better color, way better clarity, larger, you know, size. This is a better cut, so on and so forth. So these stones are competing. However, this stone is roughly $6,000 and this one is $36,000. So you got a major price difference here. So when you have an option like this and you're making a tennis chain, I would probably go with the labs, okay? If you're making a pinky ring, but that's where the game gets interesting because the labs are coming out like Jiffy Pop popcorn. I would recommend the GIA certified lab. However, if you're getting an engagement ring and you might want to say it's natural because natural still has that value, still has that for now, then, you know, that again, it's a gray area. Who knows what to do? If I'm going to get an engagement ring and I want to spend $35,000, I might even get a ruby at this point, right? Or a sapphire in the center because the diamonds are doing this and that. So don't go crazy over that. Now, when it comes to smaller pieces, all right, like a client just purchased a ring like this. This is a SI1 VS2 range, okay? It's a beautiful ring, clean diamond ring. Should you get this in a lab? Well, remember the chart. The price difference is small on the smaller stones. It's still there, but under a carat, with the labor of the cutting of the stones, Darwin, the price difference is negligible. So I would, in some cases, I would prefer to say I have a SI1 VS2 natural because I don't want to have a lab. Some, you know, natural is still better than lab for now, right? It's just a matter of price differences, so on and so forth, or where you want to save, where you want to spend your money. So if you want to say, hey, you know, oh, this is my ring, but you want to have the power of the knowledge to say, this is my natural ring, this is my lab ring, this is, oh, this I did lab, this I did natural, this is that. You want to know what you're getting, okay? So Darwin, this video is specially dedicated to you to give you an example of what it is because when I'm making jewelry, I could make a choice. I could go all gold, like I always tell people, you know. Again, Darwin, you know, when you made your order, you know, I always say gold heavy. That's the way to go because in the future, that's going to be correct. But you want to get icy, you want to get icy. I also do that. Do I want to make this in a natural VS, which would be super expensive? No, I think the SI1 VS2 range would be good, and I'm going to continue to do that. I could also make this in a VS lab, but I don't want to do that yet because lab I'm going to reserve for larger diamonds and high carats. You want a nice lab piece? Here's one. Blue tag, Darwin. All right, VS1FG with large diamonds, and you could get this for $2,400 or so on and so forth. You could save money, obviously, but this has larger stones, so here it makes sense to do lab because of this chart, because you could get a big piece that in natural would be expensive, and I wouldn't want to do an SI2, SI3. I'd rather have a lab like this. But when it comes to a piece like this or like this, I'd take an SI1 VS2. And it's not stupid, it's not this, it's not that, it's a game, it's a diamond game. I gotta play the diamond game here in the Diamond District. I've been here for 18 years, I gotta win that game, Darwin. I gotta figure out what the hell to do. So this is my message to you, this is my video to you. You bought a nice bracelet. Obviously I'm here, I'm standing behind every transaction. You can make your choice however you wish. But I'm trying to make sure everything is correct and you're armed with the right knowledge. And that's not to demean what you're buying or tell you what it is. It's about a strategy of what to do and what type of quality jewelry you want to own, in what price, in what range, in what situation. All right? It's a tricky choice. Engagement rings, it's tough, man. I mean, do you want to spend $35,000 on this SI, or $36,000, or $6,000 on this VVS2, both GIA? It's tough. That depends on the girl, what you're saying. This, I mean, on the other hand, you could get 6 of these, bro. Imagine 6 in a band all the way around of 2.5 caraters or 1 caraters in the band and a 3 carat in the center and still get the same price as this. You can get a monster rocks, you could get this, you could get that, but in the smaller stones when you're icing it out, sure, I could, if I made this piece in a lab and I wanted to make a nice piece of jewelry in a lab, I'd put 1 caraters all the way around the bottom. So this is me telling you what it is, Darwin. I appreciate your business. I hope you follow through, and if you want to switch your order, change your order, or make a VS natural one, you could. You spend a lot of good money if you want to do this, but if you want to keep your piece, you're going to be happy as well. And you got to remember, I stand behind every transaction with every client, and I make things correct, and I give you all the information so you can make a wise choice. Some people don't want to make wise choices. Some people want to be told what it is and what they should do. And in that case, you got a good piece of jewelry, and I would follow through on that order. Otherwise, I'm here for you, buddy. But this is the definitive information for what's going on between lab, natural, SI, VS, based on what I've learned for 18 years here.